We're now working on Trig Review Test 2, problems 37 through 39. 37 says, a boat leaves the entrance of a harbor and travels 58 miles on a bearing of north 32 degrees east. How many miles north and how many miles east from the harbor has the boat traveled? If the bearing is 32 degrees, we label that 32 because that is the distance between the ray and the north-south line. That means that this angle will be 58 degrees. It says that this boat has traveled 58 miles. So this hypotenuse is 58. They're asking me how many miles north and how many miles east has this boat traveled. So we're going to let y be how many miles north, x be how many miles east. You look at the information given. You realize that if you're trying to find y, that's the opposite side. So sine of 58 degrees equals y over 58. Y will equal 58 times the sine of 58 degrees. When you put that in your calculator, check it mode, be sure it's in degrees. 58 sine 58, press enter. You get 49.2 miles. To find out how far east this boat traveled, I'm going to use cosine of 58 degrees equals the adjacent side, which we've labeled x, over the hypotenuse, which is 58. X equals 58 cosine 58 degrees. Use your calculator. 58 cosine 58 degrees is 30.7 miles east. And this was 49.2 miles north. Problem 38. A ship is 7 miles west and 39 miles south of a harbor. So this is going to be 7 miles west, and we're going to pick a point down here and say it is 39 miles south. So here we go. That means that that will be a right angle. What bearing should the captain set to sail directly back to harbor? Harbor's the origin. So he wants to go directly back to the harbor. We know this is 7. We know this is 39. We want to find theta because if we find theta, it'll let us find this bearing right here, which is the complement of theta. Since we are given the adjacent side and the opposite side, we know that we're going to use tangent. The tangent of theta equals opposite, which is 39, over adjacent, which is 7. I want to know what angle has a tangent of 39 over 7, so I do second tangent 39/7, and that should give me my angle that's included in that triangle. Second tangent, 39 divided by 7, theta equals 79.8 degrees. If theta is 79.8, 90 minus 79.8 gives me the bearing. When you do that subtraction, you get 10.2. This ship has got to go this direction. Here's my little boat out here in the water somewhere. The captain's in there and he's wanting to go back to harbor. He's going to have to go north 10.2 degrees east in order to get back to the harbor. Number 39 is on the front page of this handout. You see this triangle drawn? I'm asking you to find the length of line segment BD, which is labeled as X. Look at that and think about it a minute. Notice that BC minus CD would give me that BD that I'm looking for. This whole thing minus this little part will give me what I'm looking for. Start with triangle ABC. So this biggest triangle. You are given the opposite side. You want to find the adjacent side. Find BC. Which trig function should you use? Tangent of 27 degrees equals 510 over BC. BC equals 510 divided by the tangent of 27. Put that in your calculator. 510 divided by the tangent of 27. You have 1000.9. Now, working with triangle ACD, find CD. I'm going to use tangent again. Tangent of 59 degrees equals 510 over CD. CD equals 510 divided by the tangent of 59. Put that in your calculator. 510 divided by tangent 59. Get 306.4 miles. BC, which is 1000.9, minus CD, which is 306.4, (1,000.9) minus 306.4. If I round that to the nearest whole number, I get 695.